We're back for another Qigong set. I've been holding myself accountable and doing one of these videos each week, which is in effect helping me become better at Qigong. And also I hope you're enjoying it. It's a work in progress. Sometimes I forget the move, sometimes I forget the flow, but we're all learning together. I took a 200-hour Qigong class, teacher training class online, and I am by no means an expert. This is just Qigong through my lens. I encourage you to do your own research, to do your own practice yourself, and see what works best for you. Let me tell you, I have, for the last a little over a week, gotten up a little bit earlier and done Qigong in the morning as the first thing I do after my meditation. And it's really helping me stay focused throughout the day, especially during my job. I'm fortunate enough to work from home, but you know, sometimes focus can be a little issue. So doing the Qigong in the morning after the meditation, as opposed to what I was doing, which was scrolling on my phone, is helping me a lot stay a little focused, or at least for the first half of my day. So I already did Qigong today. What I want to do right now is ground me a little bit. I had a rough day at work, and do a flowing, I'm trying to get this straight, do a flowing Qigong set. And when I think of flowing, you can think of our bodies as a river, right? Everything is always flowing. We have everything we need. We already know what to do. We already know who we are. But it's the blockages that get put in our path. It's the trauma that we experience. It's these negative experiences which cause roadblocks in our life. So it's about undoing the blockages and clearing the path. So we already have the answers within. So we're gonna do a little mindful practice to just clear the energy and get things flowing, okay? So, and if you're liking my Qigong videos, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. If you don't watch it again, that's okay. So come into balance. It's getting cold too. Come into balance, hands on your dantian, central point here. This is the center of the physicality, right? The physicality, your heart, and your connection to source, to spirit, to God. 1, 2, 3. Similar to the chakra systems. Okay. Okay. Just shake it up a little bit. Okay. Just gonna start, come into alignment and take some breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm gonna feel the energy come up to my stomach, to my chest, to the top of my head, okay? Go at your own pace. Pace, not paste. Let some of that energy out. I learned something in my boxing class yesterday. The coach, he was doing a drill with me where he was hitting me with like a cushion noodle thing, one of those like swimming long things. And as he was doing it, he was making a noise like, ah. And when he was making a noise, I was flinching, I was getting a little bit more nervous, I was getting scared, as opposed to when he just hit it. So sound creates a frequency, which also can, change your state. So that's why we hold energy, and we can release energy through sound. Part of my Qigong lesson was also learning sound healing. It was a very modern class. So as you're doing these breaths, feel free to let out a sigh to release that energy. We pent up so much energy and emotions all day. So, all right, take 3 more breaths. Let out a sigh if you like. One more. Breathe in. Now, let's gather the Qi. As we breathe in, turn it over, go down nice and slow. Okay, I'm gonna slightly bend my knees. Breathe in, come down, release. I bring it up to my face, release the energy. I'm putting my whole body, as I gather the Qi, I'm bending my knees, I'm coming up, I'm inhaling. I get to about my face, and then I push the Qi, the energy, back down. Do a couple more. Okay, now from here, we're gonna gather the Qi, come up, push up, draw a circle, come around, slowly, okay? So gather the Qi, come up, rotate your hands, reach up to the sky. Feel that extension. You don't have to push your joints all the way out to get that extension, a slight bend, okay? Lubricating the joints, lubricating your, what does it say? Meridians, releasing the meridians. Too much lubrication. Okay, come on down. So gather, push up. Loosening up the joints. Getting the energy flowing through your meridians, your energy centers. Think of a river, okay? Your body, internal body, is a river. This is external energy work, but it's also impacting our internal with our mindset, right? So as you're doing this, maybe thoughts of what you're thinking about today with your work, your partner, your family are coming up. It's okay, let those come. As we keep on doing the energy work, moving. There's an energy within us and then also outside of us. So your Qi is your energy. This is the Wei Qi. This is the external energy that we're cultivating. So 3 more times. Draw a circle. Okay. Rise on up. Push up to the sky. Draw a circle. Okay. You don't have to worry so much about the cadence of your breaths. Just make sure you're breathing, okay? Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Come up, push up to the sky. Okay, so now we're gonna go up and down once again. Feel the slight tingling sensations in your hand. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now exchanging heaven and earth. One hand goes up, the other hand goes down, like you're pushing the energy. We're gonna come back to the center. Switch. One hand goes up, one hand goes down, pushing the energy. Again, you don't need to get a full extension like this. Slight bend is okay. Okay. Find what works best for you when to inhale and exhale, okay? Exchange heaven and earth. The energy from the heaven, the energy from the earth. We're loosening up our back, loosening up our arms, loosening up our legs. As I'm doing this, I'm bending in my knees, my whole body is engaged. And birds are flying around. Okay, now we're gonna gather the chi. So come on down, bring it down. So before we drew a circle like this, right? So now we're just gonna go bring it in and then bring it down. So bend the knees, gather. Let out a sigh, let out that energy. There's some Oriole birds here, I'm wearing orange. Okay, again, gather. Gather, look up to the sky. Exhale. Sometimes going slower is more beneficial. Listen to your body. Okay, 2 more. Nice and slow. All right, now we're gonna pretend like we're riding a wave. So 1 foot in front of the other and pretend like we're riding a wave, okay? So getting your whole body involved into this, okay? So the crest of the wave coming back, leaning back. Moving here, leaning back. This one, have fun with, make it your own. Get the feel for it. We're just loosening up the body, loosening up the meridians, loosening up the energy. Full body integration in this. Light movements. Keep the breathing going. Okay, now let's go this way. Maybe I want to put this foot in front now and go this way, okay? Experiment with how far you push out and how far you lean back. How low that you go, how high that you come up. Maybe now we want to try widening the stance a little bit more. So I'm in a very wide stance. If you don't want to do this and it hurts, don't do it. Maybe a closer stance is better. But I'm going to do a wider stance and do a couple where I dig down, pretend like this is a wave, okay? I keep my balance. Other side, wide stance. back, shake it around a little bit, jump it around, shake out the arm from the wrist, starting from the wrist, shake it low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shake it medium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now go up, now I'm gonna dance, boom, 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 just kidding, now shake it low, shake it medium, shake it high. All right, now we're gonna do some twists. All right, first, arms out like this. 1, 2, this is intentional, side to side. And as I'm doing this, I am pivoting my foot to get some extension. It's loosening up my back. Feels lovely right now. I love this. Ha, 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 ha. All right, now we're gonna transition into knocking on the doors of life. You want to hit the back and get a nice rotation. You can keep your feet on the ground for this one, or you could still get a slight pivot, but I get a nice stretch when I keep my feet on the ground. Okay? You might want to try to hit your shoulders too. Get a nice extension there. Do this a couple times to get warmed up. Take some deep breaths. All right. As we're doing this, we're gonna get back into the flowing movement. So from here, start to feel the air in between your fingers, okay? And we're just gonna go side to side, nice and slow. It takes some time to get used to it. Just nice and slow, okay? I'm going to the left, left hand on top. I'm going to the right, right hand on top. Get a nice rotation. Maybe you want to turn it a lot and then turn it back. Let's go all the way around. Turn it back. Feel the energy. Maybe your hands are starting to tingle. That's good. We're working that chi. How are you feeling with the thoughts in your mind? Maybe you're becoming more at peace with them, not as triggered, not as tense. It's okay if they're still there, but it's our relationship with them. All right. And you can have fun with this too, okay? Start to feel like you're doing Tai Chi and you really feel it. And it's not so much a static practice anymore, it's just like a flowing river. Okay, look, I'm going up with that. Now I'm making 8s, okay? Like an 8 with the chi. Ooh, this feels good. I'm getting some tingles right now. Breathe into that. And just have fun with it, okay? Gather the chi. Stand here for a second. As we sit here, just think of, set the manifestation, I choose to be happy. I choose to be loved. I choose to be happy. I choose to be loved. And then insert something else. I was trying to think of something else, but then I couldn't, so that's for you to decide. Thank you that I'm able to teach Qigong. Thank you that I have meals Thank you for my job. Thank you for my career. Thank you for my success. Thank you for the love in my life in all forms. Thank you for my soul family and the people that vibe with me, the people that resonate with me. Thank you for the lessons in my life. Thank you for the people that have taught me lessons, have taught me how to assert boundaries. It's all connected. The good and the bad, the light and the dark, the sun and the moon. I'm gonna stretch out my back more, bend the knees slightly, light fists, get a nice, what's this called? Push back a little bit and lean in. Loosen up that spine. I'm gonna go left, back to the center, right, back to the center, left, back to the center, right, back to the center, left, back to the center. I feel like stretching my back more. I am going to forward fold and just hold it here for like 30 seconds. Breathe into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, come on up. Come to a comfortable horse stance, meaning bend your feet slightly and start to massage your thighs a little bit, okay? Massage the thighs, get it warmed up. Now we're gonna do the coiling python snake. So one hand inside of the leg, we're gonna twist, get a nice stretch over here. Other side. More. Okay, if you need to break out of your horse stance, you can, but I'm gonna stay here for a second. And now we're gonna do something that seems like punching, all right? So Qigong is like the base of a lot of martial arts. It's the base of Tai Chi, which is considered a form of martial arts, and it has become like a cornerstone of like Kung Fu, okay? So, but it's all about energy cultivation. So we want to stay in our horse stance like this, and we're gonna throw a punch. And as we bring the arm back, we're gonna do a little circle, come back. Now this one, circle, come back. It's a Qigong move, it's also a self-defense move. Everything is connected. Come on back. Feel free to go at this in a meditative state, or maybe you want to add a little bit more energy into it. Ha! Ha! Whatever you feel like today. Ha! 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 Don't think of it so much as power, just think of it as channeling your energy into this one simple move. So this could be a meditative move, this could also be a self-defense move, right? You have the option to decide how much energy you want to use. So let's do this a little bit more. As I punch, I give the breath, and as I come out, as I come back in, I exhale. No, that was reverse. As I punch, I exhale. Find what works for you. Okay, a couple more. Try to go slow too. Ha. 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 Channel the energy to this arm. Transfer. Ha. Okay. Gather the chi. Bend the knees, gather the chi. Okay, we're about to finish up the practice. 2 more things. Oh, my back just cracked. I'm just gonna do some twists on my ankles a little bit. Do some twists right here. Other side. Neck. Circular motion. Jumping around, 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 jumping. All right, you don't have to do that. We're gonna finish with swimming dragon. I love this because I like dragons, and it's a good way to incorporate our whole body and really end the practice because dragons are cool. That's all. All right. So warm up your hands. This is chi energy that we're creating right here. Feet shoulder width apart, or maybe a little bit closer if that feels more comfortable. I like it shoulder width apart. And we're gonna draw 8s with our hands, okay? So one hand is on the top, it goes down. The other hand's on the top, it goes down. Just do some twists and go down as much as you feel comfortable. You stay here into a squat position if you can. If you can't, just stay in a slight bend knees. But if you can come down here, you rise up to the sky on your tippy toes. Let's gather the chi again, okay? Let's do it 4 more times. 1, 2, 3. Go down. Hold it here. Rise up to the sky. All right. Up to the sky. Reset. 2 more. One more.
right down.
Rising up to the sky. All right. Hands on your dantian. Let's think back to our affirmations. I choose to be happy. I choose to be loved. And let's sit with that for a little bit and see what comes up. See what you were thinking about during this Qigong practice and see how you feel about it now. And if you're okay with that, start visualizing, start showing gratitude, start charging positively some things, some events that you would like to occur in your reality. And let's not talk about like I want, let's imagine that it's already here. So imagine that you're already working in that job of your preference. Imagine that you're already with the love of your life. You don't have to, you know, they say be detailed oriented, but it's more so just like release the blockages of doubt, okay? You don't have to figure out like, oh yeah, my girlfriend or boyfriend will have this job. It doesn't have to be so specific, but just release the blockages that are in the way when you try to manifest on your behalf. Never manifest trying to change another person's timeline, okay? Only think about for yourself. So see what comes to mind. Close your eyes if you feel like this. Will stay here for a little bit. Keep breathing. Slowly come out of your meditative state. If you're in it, you can begin to open your eyes. Okay. Do any intuitive movement that you feel. And thank you. That was a nice Qigong set, a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I was getting downloads to keep on adding things, so I think this is one of the best practices that I've done. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me in the algorithm. My own focus is just authenticity and living my true purpose and following my heart and like loving myself. So that's what I hope that you can do in your own way. And this is just simply a method of practice of coming into balance with ourselves. If yoga works better, or walking or dancing, then you should do that. You should do whatever makes your heart tick, whatever you get excited about, whatever brings you joy. With that said, I do like Qigong, but some days I just feel like lazy and I just want to sit on a couch too. So there's that too, all right? So balance. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Wish everyone well. Peace.